Does anyone know Golden Boy? No, not that one. Ah, yes, the OG one. Bet your ass never read this comic. Okay, if you ask your dad who used to be a weeb back in 90s or early 2000, he will say this is a peak fiction. I mean, a lot of people on internet agree that Golden Boy is the most funniest anime ever made, and even call it the grandfather of comedy anime. So I decide, what about I'm gonna watch all the episode of Golden Boy, including the Japanese and English dub. Special thanks for these two gentlemen. After I watching it, I will say, it's true, it's really peak. There is so much thing to love in this anime. It's funny, over the top, and also very educational. Especially you over there. Well, kinda, because in this anime, it seems like there's some lesson. Mostly, don't judge the book by its cover. What I mean is that our main over here, Kentaro Oe, despite he's a creeping sim who will act crazy every time see a pretty lady, but deep down, he actually a good person and a genius as well. Every time he make a mistake, he gonna fix it, but way better. Just imagine, when he broke your PS5 Pro, he gonna give you PS6 Ultra. When he accidentally burn your house, he will give you Bruce Wayne Manor. Okay, I know it's a bit exaggerated, but that's the thing. Bro can fix his mistake. Despite a lot of people praise this anime and even become a cult classic, well, sadly, OVA only makes 6 episodes in this anime, and the people really want more episodes of Golden Boy. Then I started thinking, why not reading the manga? Motherfucker, there's 10 volumes in this manga. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of content if you want more of Golden Boy. But here's the thing. A lot of people in internet agrees that Golden Boy manga is abysmal dog shit. The comic is so suck ass people actually recommend do not read the manga. Just watch the anime because it's way better. Then I start thinking, an anime that way better than manga? Usually people like to say that original is way better than adaptation, but this is opposite. At this point, I really interested to read the manga. Is it true the comic is really that bad, or people just exaggerate? Now follow me because we gonna read all the 10 volumes of Golden Boy. Now this is a part 1 of my new series. I hope I won't regret it. But wait, how I gonna read the manga but I don't even have one? Of course I am buying because that shit is expensive, so how I gonna read it? Thankfully, I found a website called Manga Dex that actually have all the volume for free. God bless to Manga Dex and other people on there, because without them, I cannot make the video like right now. Okay, let's do this. Oh yeah, before we gonna read, there's a little message from the creator of Golden Boy, Tatsuya Egawa, in beginning of volume 1. Let's see what he wrote. Before leaving kindergarten, I wrote these words in my notebook. I really like to study. Often I wonder when it was that our school forgot the true meaning of study, something which is now so often misunderstood by teachers and parents. Learning ought to be both stimulating and entertaining. Very interesting message here. What do you guys think? What is Tatsuya trying to say here? I like to think the message is basically the reason why Golden Boy was made. Okay, it, let's go, we read. The story begins with my boy Kentaro Oe, 25 years old, a carefree temp worker. He riding his bicycle while listening music using Walkman. Today he gonna go for his new job. Wait, Walkman? Damn, you know this so old. Like, do y'all know what Walkman? Nowadays people use Spotify. Also, isn't that a bit dangerous listening music while riding, especially using a bike on the road? Hell, even a schoolgirl knows that. Even say uncool while he's riding. Suddenly, oh my god, there's a f***ing Bugatti! Before you guys comment, yes, I know it's not a Bugatti, it's actually a Ferrari. Specifically 1989 Ferrari Testarossa Koenig. I just want to insert some meme, okay? After that debacle, the next page, it's the title of the chapter or lesson here. Lesson 0, Learning Computer. If you watch the Golden Boy anime, you will notice this is where the episode 1 based on. Also, hot damn, she looks so fine. The scene continues when Ferrari suddenly swooped in, accidentally hit him, making my boy Kentaro fall. Kentaro fall into nearby trash, and he even knew about listening Walkman while riding is a bad idea, you idiot. Bro smelled all the trash, and he even puked because how stinky it is. The Ferrari stopped and then revealed the driver is actually a blonde curly hair babe. walking towards him and say, "You okay? No injuries?" Kintaro just looking at her like he saw a divine being. Kintaro stand up and saying he is fine and also cleaning up the trash. She's glad and then give him some money for cleaning, medical treatment, and buy some new bike. And holy crap, ~1,000,000 yen? Damn, that's lucky. Bro trying to talk with her by grabbing her shoulder, but then she slapped his hand and say, "Don't touch me with your dirty hand." Know what? I'm agree. Bro literally fall into a pile of garbage, get his ass dirty. That's pretty justified to get slapped. Then she start looking at him and say next time riding on a sidewalk. She enter her Ferrari and then hit the gas and turn right and left like she in the racing track. I convinced inside the Ferrari she listening deja vu. After all that, Kintaro just looking, grab the money, and put the money in the bag. He started writing his book and say learn something new. Whoa, he analyzed her. He even wrote she's a scary woman. Next page, Kintaro go to the bike shop and ask how much is it, but the owner say nah, it's okay, because his bike is not that damaged. Kintaro but the owner say it's okay, and say when you have a kid, come buy a bike from me. Kintaro thanks to the owner. Before he leaves, suddenly he hears something. There's the two Yakuza confront the owner about the money. Kintaro start writing, then one of the Yakuza say, even the Buddha only give you 3 chances, but we're not as forgiving as the Buddha. And that make Kintaro learn something new. Finally, Kintaro at his new job, 𝕺.𝕶.𝕾 Software Co. He met one of the employee and she tell him to follow her. Kintaro start looking around and notice all the employee are female. God damn. The employee tell the boss there's a new guy and Kintaro start bow and introduce himself. But he's shocked because the blonde curly haired chick is the boss. God damn. Kintaro thanking the boss again, but she looking pissed for some reason. My boy gets scared and then the boss say clean the toilet. While Kintaro cleaning the toilet, he start thinking that the boss hate him. Then Kintaro basically just glazing her up, saying like she really cool, beautiful, amazing, something like that, and even start imagining her wearing whatever the is this, a swimsuit, I don't know, and make him her sex slave. Bro, what the is wrong with you, man? Next page, he looking in the toilet, say that beautiful queen sit here. The hell? Still looking while blushing. Then he rubbing the toilet with his face. So this what happened when you get no bitch. While he's doing that, suddenly, oh snap, she saw what he's doing. Bro got his ass caught. Then for some reason, she deadass asked him, "You're a pervert?" Huh? You literally see him rubbing his face to your toilet. It's like when you get robbed, then you ask the robber, "Are you a robbery?" It doesn't make sense.